What's up? This is DMT today. It is September 18th. September 18th means I've been sober for over 2 months. 2 months and a week. I was about 211 to 215, 220 sometimes pounds, a little over 200 pounds before I came down here. And just drinking water and eating organic fruit smoothies in the afternoon once a day. I just went and got a 60-day gym membership and signed a 60-day lease on my apartment here. So I'm just gonna keep it up. Went and weighed myself, if anybody cares. And I am 168 pounds today. So imagine that, about a pound a day, or a little less than a pound a day, but yeah. What else to talk about? The last 3 days I've been really sick, and there's two reasons why I think that could be. One of them is I stopped smoking marijuana, and I think that people that say that smoking marijuana is not addictive and doesn't have withdrawal symptoms and blah 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 hasn't smoked marijuana for 23 years every single day of their life. And so yeah, I've been pissing out of my ass, and I haven't eaten anything for 3 days. I'm not hungry, just drinking tons of water and electrolyte drinks. And that got me looking at some studies of a doctor that talks about 40 days max just doing water diet. He's a plant-based kind of nutritionalist and Dr. Goldhammer, I think is his name. Just look up 40-day fast on Dr. 40-day water fast on YouTube. You can check out some of his stuff. It's pretty fascinating. The other thing is in my water jug, I'll show you here real quick. That's my water jug. The base of the water jug, I had no idea because I couldn't see. It's kind of dark in here. The base of the water jug inside was full of mold. Full of mold starting to grow. So I'm an idiot. I didn't realize it. I'm pretty sure that didn't help any, but yeah, I bleached that out real good and cleaned everything and make sure to keep up on that. I'm doing about 8 liters of water every single day, and I've had a few Pedialyte drinks the last few days since I've been sick, just for electrolytes and to try to help me out there. The other thing I did was check out my little buddy. I bet he'll see me coming. He's getting a little closer to me, and watch. Hey, Stinker. Hi. How are you? Is he a good buddy? Oh my gosh, is he a good kitty? Oh yeah. He never even let me touch him before. Now he's let me touch him, but I don't know if it was wrong or right, but here in Nicaragua, they have a huge problem with stray cats, stray dogs. I went to the SOS Center. There you go. I went to the SOS Center, which is the animal shelter, and they are just absolutely packed with stray dogs, stray cats. They're trying to help. So they recommend that any dog or cat be neutered. And so we got him neutered. Now, I don't know if that's I'm kind of inserting myself into another animal's life and taking control of his future production, I guess, of other animals. I don't know if that was right or wrong, but yeah, everybody just kept hammering me, and there's about 50 cats that look just like him. I always go up to them and they're not the same cat, so I'd imagine he's been getting around. So I don't know, I did it. Doesn't matter, he's my little buddy. He's getting closer and closer to me every day. He'll even come into my house and hang out. He still doesn't want to go in my room because he's always looking for an exit. So if he comes in my room and I shut the door, it kind of freaks him out. But yeah, just wondering thoughts, if you guys had thoughts on that, neutering or not neutering animals, spade or neuter. But that was 2 days ago, and he's already hopping around and jumping around and doing his thing, and seems to be completely fine. Yeah, the last coming up on 3 weeks now, probably 3 weeks. My foot is getting way better. You can tell this one here. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know how to show that. There you go. This one here is normal. And then this one here, you can see that lump where I had, I don't think it was a break because there was no blue or black when it happened, but definitely a tear and kept me from walking or running. So that's been super depressing for me because without alcohol and without weed, without much to do, not being able to really get around, it makes it tough. But we all go through struggles in life, and one of mine has been, or one of my goals has been, just stripping away everything that's not a necessity in my life. Imagine just having what you need and being comfortable and confident with that. You know, that's where I want to be in my life. So having a shelter, I paid for 6 months, having water that's clean now, and then yeah, getting off all the other shit. It hurts, man. It's not fun. It's easy in our society to be tempted at every angle. That's what our society is designed to do, is to market to you garbage. If you're in the United States, I feel so sorry for you. Most of the stuff down here is organic. I've been reading up about the United States and all sorts of shit they spray on all of that food and grains and fruits and vegetables and all the stuff you think that's healthy for you, and it's literally poisoning you. I would find a fruit stand or someone you can trust that you know is an organic farmer, and try to stock up. I'm on a plant-based diet. I know people that are in cold weather think they can't do that, but you can. They import organic produce and food all the time, so it is possible. Plant-based diet, if you research it, you can't really find one thing bad about it. If you research eating just meat, all you're going to get is a few people that it works on, and their body goes into ketosis, which is survival mode, basically, where it eats your own fat on your body to survive. And that's why people get fat, because it's designed to store fat around your midsection, or the center of gravity of your body. And then if you go 40 days without food, then it can eat the fat that it's stored. Also, like 98% of toxins, heavy metals, come from meat that you buy in the store. Those animals are out there eating a bunch of garbage every single day, and it stores in their meat, and then you eat the concentrated garbage that is the steak or chicken or whatever it is, and poison yourself. I've been doing a lot of research on this, and if you have not spent even 10 minutes looking at Rumble or what are the other ones? Is it BitChute? You know, that there's sources out there that aren't Google, Twitter, you know, the conglomerates, the big tech companies. If you go research the other side of things, it's a little scary because there's truth in that, and use discernment. But right now, I think that people that are quote unquote awake, that see both sides, are in a process of making huge and major changes in their life. And most people that I talk to that are in the same boat as I am, that kind of think the same way, have come to that conclusion too, that it's weird. There's like something going on where they're making huge changes in their life. So I think that's good. I do have hope in America coming back around. I do not have hope in the US dollar. Every single economist in the entire world knows that the dollar has already crashed or will crash soon. There is no 401k plans, no retirement plans will be around, none of that shit. Your money in the bank will be gone. You go to the ATM, get nothing. Where was it? The number one hedge fund in China just declared that they will go bankrupt, and every single investor in those hedge funds will not get paid. That's involving condos that haven't been developed yet that people paid for, retirement plans, pension plans, all that kind of stuff. As soon as that just crashed 2 days ago. As soon as that happens, waterfall effect kind of starts to happen. So I think sooner than later we're going to start seeing some pretty major changes that affect the United States as well in that concern. And I know for a fact that's the path that we're going down, unless there is some intervention with something that I can't find and spent thousands and thousands of hours researching, then which could be God or the creator or some kind of magical miracle. It's going to be rough times, I think, for a while, and things aren't going back to normal. And everything that you guys watch on those screens, we don't have that shit down here. So those screens are telling you just all lies. It's all control. And then they just market garbage to you and poison you. This thing is killing tens of thousands, 600,000 people or something like that already died. I haven't heard of one person that had the problem, the vid, that just died in their home. They all die on ventilators when they go to the hospital. 9 out of 10 people that get on a ventilator die. Hospitals, Johns Hopkins put out and released an article that said that they pay $52,000 $52,000 for every single person that comes into a hospital that is declared to have COVID-19 and is put on a ventilator. When they die, they get 52 grand. Look it up. It's a true statement. If you get sick, if you get the flu, if you feel feverish, don't get anxiety, which makes you think that you're fucking gonna die, and go to the hospital. All of a sudden, they're just gonna put a little something in your drip and put you down, and then they shove that tube down your throat, and then 9 out of 10 people die. They get $52,000. I've been researching United States Armed Forces and how many people are leaving the Armed Forces because they know the truth now. The truth's coming out. I'm not the only one. You just haven't researched if you don't believe anything that I'm saying. You haven't researched the other side. It's not on Google, you guys. You're not going to find it on Google or Twitter. You're not going to find it on YouTube. Those are all owned by the same company that every single day finds the true articles from the true doctors that tell the truth of their discoveries and their research. And then Google comes right behind it and deletes it and then makes an article and fact checks. If you ever see fact check, you know, for 1,000 million jillion %, fact check means that the truth has been changed to the opposite. So if you see fact check, just think the opposite, and then you know the truth. Other than that, I am going to take it easy today. The gym was a new experience for me for a long, long time. I went 2 days in a row, and today I am just completely sore as could be. So I'm gonna take a rest day and go get a massage on my foot, and then I'm gonna try to do a small hike tomorrow. But yeah, it's been nice to be in a place where I'm by myself on my own track, taking away all the things that distract from the necessities in a person's life, and it's been opening up a lot of personal doors, spiritually, mentally, physically. Things are getting way, way, way better in my life. So thank you guys for your support. Just wanted to say hi. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Love you guys. What's up, Jared? Love you too, buddy. I don't have a lot of friends. I fucked that up all with drinking for 23 years. But I don't need them. They're nice. If I don't fuck it up. So at some point, hopefully, after this 6 months, my brain can rewire a little bit, and I can start building healthy relationships where I follow through and don't fuck up. And so I appreciate the people that have stuck around in my life and been there for me through thick and thin. That's you know, I can't thank you guys enough. Anyway, yeah, kind of a weird day, a little hazy, but just gonna chill with the cat. I'm gonna go get my last foot massage here in a little bit, and then check back in with you guys here a little bit later. Sorry I haven't done more active things. I haven't even bought a surfboard. I bought that little surfboard, and it's just way too small for me. It didn't work. So I ended up just selling it back to the company for half of what I bought it for, because they didn't want to give me a refund. Nicaragua was a little different. They don't do receipts and 30-day exchanges. You gotta kind of, you know, deal with it. But I don't care. Like, it's not part of what's in my agenda for today. I've found that, like, getting healthy and dropping these habits, dropping weed, dropping food, you know, I'm on a plant-based diet, so dropping even French fries or, you know, anything vegetables that's fried in vegetable oil you consider to be a plant-based diet, but really it's that's just poison oil going into your system. So not really the healthiest choice, so I don't do that. Literally, I've been on one entire giant blender full of just not overripe bananas, but black spotted bananas. Break them up. I showed you the video before. It's on there. Go check through them. And water. I do one of those a day after my workout, and then that's basically what I've been doing. At night, if I'm still hungry, I do another one, or I eat something else that's vegan. Salad, maybe wrapped in a corn tortilla or something like that, with a little bit of I make a little homemade like dressing here, which is usually like a tiny bit of coconut oil or olive oil, not a lot, just a tiny bit, and then for the vinegar base, I've been using like pepperoncini juice and or olive juice or you know, whatever they store the olives and pepperoncinis in and stuff like that seems to be doing pretty good for me. I've met a couple good friends down here that when I text or call, they're there for me. Met a guy that has alcohol problem himself, but he's the one that helped me get off alcohol. I've been donating some time and some money to people and places that need it, like that gentleman or the SOS Animal Clinic. Not a lot, but what I can. I told them I'm available and gave them my number and told them to call me if they ever need me. But yeah, like I was saying, when you go through taking away weed and alcohol and cigarettes and all of the just anything, any wants, any of the wanted, marketed, gross garbage, Coca-Cola, whatever, anything in a just canned shit, anything in a bag, any of that shit, you just take it away and you'd be surprised a week or 2 weeks later, your whole life changes. You make decisions that are completely different than you ever would. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that's experiencing this, but I don't think so, because I've researched hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of doctors that all know this is true. So I don't know. I guess the moral of the story is get in your own lane. Find a way to be comfortable with yourself, like I'm trying to do, and it really does help. If I can be comfortable and confident in just being me, and being alone and taking care of myself and my health and my mental health and my spiritual health, then you're good. I mean, there's really not much else that you need. And then I think that it's possible that you can add in a woman or a guy into your life, or another obligation like a job, or donating time, or serving, people or God or animals or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's about what I have for you today. I know the videos are kind of the same day by day, but this is the struggle of rehabilitation. Rehabilitation has not worked for me anywhere. I've tried it many, many times through AA, group meetings, therapy one-on-one. I've tried it through friends and family. I've tried to quit on my own back in the States. That didn't work because I was still on shitty diets and in the same place with the same people, stuck with the same triggers that make you go back to the same shit. And when those TVs and newspapers and anything, billboards, everything you see, if you drive down the road and pay attention to what you're looking at, it's all marketing to sell you something. And to sell you something means that you get caught instantly into the game of the banks. And to get caught into the game of the banks means that you're instantly a slave. Everybody in America is a slave. Unless you're a farmer or you've figured out a way to not count on the US dollar. I don't carry US dollars. I fucking hate them because I know that they're dead. I put all my money into silver, crypto, and do research on that, man. Silver is going to skyrocket, and Theta is the only crypto that I suggest that's going to be Internet 3.0 and will change your life. It already has for lots of my friends that I've talked to, Jared being one of them. What's up, Jared? He knows the truth because it takes research, and you can't research on Google. You can't research on Twitter anymore. You can't research on YouTube anymore. It just doesn't. If they've taken freedom of speech away from those places, then you can't do research on those places. It's all fake. It is all designed to keep you afraid, to keep the truth hidden, and to keep people unmotivated and slaves stuck in their homes, to kill small businesses, to kill medium businesses. And this, I think, is, as Bill Gates has put it, is the last resort, he says. So we all know what that means. If you're an intelligent person and cognitively can put the two and two together, and you see what's happening, best of luck. Best of luck to you. I know that soon a lot of people are going to need help. They already do, and it's just going to get worse. They already said that, I researched yesterday, there's going to be a polio-like outbreak coming here in the next couple months for ages average 5 to 9. And that is actually the exact same timing that they give flu vaccines. So research that one too, because how would the CDC know that there would be a polio-like outbreak coming? How would anybody know that unless they designed it? We're living in a crazy world. I wouldn't be surprised if the entire world flipped straight upside down, up on its ass. So who the fuck knows what's gonna go on next? But yeah, day by day, that's how I'm taking it, and who cares either way? It's whatever happens is gonna happen. There are good forces. There's an evil force and a positive force in this world. They're battling against each other. You can tell already. And I hope you choose the right side. And you'll know what side you're on. If you're in anger, if you're in fear, if you're anxious, if you aren't working, if you're not getting healthy, if you're not bettering yourself, if you're not being nice to people, if you're not trying to help, then you're part of the problem. So fix it one piece at a time, yourself, personally, and then you can help the next person aside from you. So, I don't know. Just a couple words of my experience, and drying some hot chilies in case I want to eat something with some hot chilies. But I've been liking this. 3 days just on water and Pedialyte has made me feel actually really, really good. And you can check it out, like I said, on YouTube. The doctor says that some extreme cases, they go 40 days just straight water, and it repairs the whole body. Jesus did it, 40 days, 40 nights in the desert. Tons of people in our history books have done it as well. Like I said, research, I think it's Dr. Goldhammer. You'll see it, 40 days water fast. Fascinating information. It's supposed to heal the entire body and completely heal all problems that people have. It cures diabetes too. It does all sorts of stuff. Anyway, it's a long video. We're at 30 minutes. Give me a comment below, guys. I mean, I'm here all alone, so the comments really help me out. Anything you want to ask. I don't care. I don't care. I had people talking about, can they get ketamine down here? What's the cocaine like? Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I'll tell you the truth, because the truth is the truth. And I do not stray from the truth. Anybody that knows me knows that. I am not a big liar. I like to tell the truth, and people have a hard time with the truth because it's hard to change. It's start making the changes now, because we don't have a lot of time left before the economy starts to collapse. And then this kicks in too. And we'll see what happens, but I could imagine a lot of people are going to need help. And to be healthy is the first step. So they say vitamin D, 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C every day, magnesium, take those and it will completely keep you safe from whoever's might be shedding the thingy that we're not allowed to talk about, or you getting it. Also did some research on some stuff called C60. If I was in the States, I'd buy it. It comes in a bottled form. It is a fascinating liquid-based, drinkable chemical structure that, if you do some research on, is fascinating. They did a research on rats where they gave rats this C60, and they gave the control rats, which didn't have, or the control rats, no C60, and then they blasted them both with radiation. Instantly, all of the rats died of radiation poisoning that did not have C60, and all the other rats survived. It's called C60 Purple Power. Check it out. These are all truths that I'm telling you guys. If you don't like them, fuck off. Bye.